The recent rains have spelled bad news for the underground metro works, which is now affecting BBMP sanitary works. This is how Bengalurians are suffering from the unlikely combination of metro works and BBMP.
The roads near Kia Market are nothing less of a commuter's hell. The BBMP had dug up the drains on these roads. Though they intended to carry out sanitary works for better functioning of the drains, they were shocked to see large deposits of silt and construction soil settled in the large pipes. The reason? BMRCL's Nama Metro constructions which are underway nearby. The underground metro chambers were getting flooded with water after the heavy rains in the last week or so. In order to be able to resume their work, they pump out the water which by then is mixed with the fine construction soil and silt. This water flows through the drains on this road, which has now been a real cause of concern for the BBMP.
ಹೊಸ ಮಣ್ಣು ಬಂದಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಅವ್ರು ಪಂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದೆ. ಅದು ಸುಮಾರು 35-40 ವರ್ಷ ಹಳೇ ಡ್ರೈನ್ ಅದು. ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ 4 ಅಡಿ ನಾವು ಅಗದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ 7 ಅಡಿ ಅಗಲ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಡ್ರೈನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಅದು 6 ಅಡಿ ಒಳಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸುಮಾರು 30ರಿಂದ 35 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ವೆಚ್ಚ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೆಟ್ರೋದವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ನೀರೆಲ್ಲ ಪಂಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಆ ನೀರಿಂದನೇ ಹೊಸ ಮಣ್ಣು ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರೈನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಳೇ ಮಣ್ಣು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಮಣ್ಣು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದು ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು.
The drains are over 4 decades old and will cost lakhs of rupees to be fixed. The drains, which are over 4 feet deep with a large girth, need to be removed and cleaned in order to fix the issue of blockage. The officials state that this will take about 2 months at the very least. Meanwhile, the exposed drains and excavated soil have reduced the road capacity by half. The commuters are already fuming because of the crawling traffic on the road. While the Palike wants metro workers to stop pumping the soiled water into their drains, the BMRCL officials have stated that this cannot be done unless they are asked to do so and are given an official notice by the BBMP. The Palike officials have now asked for metro workers to be informed of the trouble they are causing. The longer this continues, more the soil deposits of BBMP workers to scoop out. Until all work is done, one of the busiest roads in the city will continue to be plagued with traffic. Pavitra for News9, Bengaluru.
A jewellery shop owner who was abducted by a few miscreants last night was rescued today by HAL police. The abductors had demanded rupees 2 lakh as ransom for his release. At 10:30 last night, when Ram Dayal, the owner of Suguna Jewellery in Doddanekundi, downed his shutters, he was abducted. He was on his way to his house when the abductors had dragged him into their vehicle. Later, they tied his legs and hands, forced Ram Dayal to call his family members to arrange rupees 1 crore as ransom to release him. When Ram Dayal told them that his family did not have so much money as they were small-time businessmen, the kidnappers reduced the amount to 10 lakh rupees. But Dayal continued to bargain with his abductors and finally they agreed to take 2 lakh rupees for his release. Later, Ram Dayal called his brother Deen Dayal and informed that he was abducted and sought him to arrange rupees 2 lakh for his release.
ಅದೇ ನಾವು ಅಂಗಡಿ ಬಾಗಿಲಾಗಿ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೋ. ಒಂದು ಜನ ಬಂದೆ ನನ್ನ ಗಾಡಿಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಸಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋ ಸೇಟು ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ಪೊಲೀಸವನು, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಗಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಇಳಿದು ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ. ಅವ್ರು ಹಂಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕಾರ್ಪಿಯೋ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಇತ್ತಾಕಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
On his part, Deen Dayal not only arranged the money but also went to the HAL police station and filed a complaint. The police immediately swung into action and spread the net to nab the culprits.
ಹೊಸಕೋಟೆ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಂತರ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಅವರ ಆರೋಪಿಗಳು ಇನ್ನು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವ್ರು ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. 3 ಜನ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಿಗಾಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಬ್ಬನ್ನ ಪೊಲೀಸವರು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ವೈಷ್ಣವ್ ಕಡೆಯ ಹುಡುಗರು ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ವೈಷ್ಣವ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಿದ್ದ, ರಾಮ್ ದಯಾಳ್ ವೈಷ್ಣವ್, ಅವನು ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಸ್ಟಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ.
But the kidnappers had asked Deen Dayal to come to the Medahalli ring road with the cash. The police closed the roads from all directions and sent Deen Dayal to hand over the money and get his brother released. Once the police realized that they had released Ram Dayal, they tried to catch them. But the abductors were successful in speeding away in their SUV. The police then began chasing, after which the abductors abandoned the vehicle and started to run. The police have apprehended one of the kidnappers, who has been identified as Madhu. They have seized the abandoned SUV too. The police said that they were confident of nabbing the other 3 kidnappers. C.R. Manjunath, News 9, Bengaluru. The CCB sleuths today busted a Hawala racket and arrested 3 people for the alleged involvement in it. A sum of rupees 39.5 lakhs was recovered from the accused. The accused have been identified as Satish Kumar, Mithun and Jitendra. They are residents of Gujarat who came to Bengaluru a couple of years back. Cops today conducted a raid on a Maruti and Maruti company in Nagarathpet, acting on a definitive tip-off, and arrested the trio. The CCB Deputy Commissioner of Police Abhishek Goyal stated that preliminary investigation has revealed that the accused ran the business across the nation. Most of the documents related to their business were written in Gujarati, and officials are scrutinizing the seized documents. It is believed that their daily transactions were to the tune of rupees 15 to 20 lakhs. A case has been registered under various sections of the Criminal Procedure Code and Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 at the Alsur Gate police station.
ಕಂಪನಿ ಇರೋದು ಗುಜರಾತಲ್ಲಿ, ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೂವರೆ 2 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಆಫೀಸ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು. ಈಗ ದಾಳಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸುಮಾರು 40 ಲಕ್ಷ ಹಣ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ನಾವು ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಜೊತೆಗೆ 3 ಜನ ಆರೋಪಿ ಕೂಡ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣ ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಅವರು 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಮೇಲೆ ಸುಮಾರು 300 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹಣ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
And moving on, CID sleuths have found 2 photographs from the cell phone of ADGP Ravindranath. News9 has exclusive access to one of the pictures taken. It might be recalled that on May 26th, KSRP ADGP Ravindranath was alleged of clicking photos of 2 women in a coffee shop. The sleuths have also submitted an interim report to the government in this regard. And moving on, the civil services exams are often termed as the toughest of all in the country. The UPSC results are out this year, and we catch up with some of the rank holders in the city.
Jobs offered in the civil services are coveted by many. While lakhs of aspirants across the country attempt the UPSC exams every year, only a handful make it through. Out of the 1,122 from across the country, 45 are from Karnataka. Most of them have attempted it multiple times and are successful this year. Lakshmi Prasad is one such person. He has been working in Hewlett-Packard's Mahadevpura campus for almost 5 years now, but aspired to be in the civil services. He used to study for the exams after his 8-hour shift every day. When asked about why the switch from software engineering to a civil services officer, Lakshmi quotes the reach and self-growth as one of the reasons.
The main reason for the switch is because of the kind of work that I'll be able to do, and it's about a win-win situation as to what I will get and what I can give. So what I will get is a different personality of my own, a broader or a wider experience. You interact with people from different backgrounds. It's not just software or engineers that you interact with. So overall personality development is what I was looking for.
Apart from the reach and power, according to Prasad, it also helps you bring about the necessary changes our society is so desperately in need of. Lakshmi Prasad has scored the 151st rank this year. He now hopes to head in the direction which will help him work towards this.
I always wanted to do something for my country in a direct way, and this gives me an opportunity from wherein I can directly contribute to the society, and I can see things realize as I perform my actions. And you are close to the grassroots, and you get a sense of what the society is all about. You get a pulse of how things are in the society, and you just get to know about what the country is all about.
Another similar story is that of Dr. Raghavendra. Though from Bhadravati, Raghavendra studied medicine at the Bangalore Medical College. Working in the City Corporation Hospital, Raghavendra saw people suffer from the loopholes in the administration. This is when he turned to civil services for an answer and decided to become a part of it. Raghavendra applied for it last year but was unsuccessful. Refusing to give up, he continued with his preparation and attempted the UPSC exams again this year, only to secure the 769th rank.
Actually, I want to get into Indian administrative service, but considering my rank, I may end up with Indian Revenue Services. I'm going to prepare again for the examinations. I'll prepare for this year's examination again.
Raghavendra hopes to get into administration services and plans to sit for the exams again in order to secure his desired post. He wants to focus on primary health care and maternity. Raghavendra is one of the few who wish to start providing basic amenities to the areas where healthcare services take a back seat. When talking about contributing to the society and wielding a commanding position in civil services, Rahul Hegde and Dyamappa shared similar thoughts. While the former scored 435th rank after 4 attempts, the latter secured 833rd.
Actually, it was my idea from the childhood to be in the services. At that time, I didn't know much about the services. I was just enamored by this. I was just attracted to it. And then as I grew up, I also came to know that I can contribute to society in a very big way by joining civil services.
Actually, it's the ability to take decisions which affect the society at large and make a contribution to the society, and also the respect and recognition that the job gives. I think these are the things which motivated me to take up civil services.
Many chose to divert from their current career and get into civil services. All in all, the majority opt for civil services because of the reach you have as a bureaucrat and the power you'll have to bring about the desired changes. A News9 report.